Jean is a librarian out of Texas, and I want to hear from her because she's probably experiencing some of this. I hope not, but something like this right now.
Yes, unfortunately, Texas kind of has to, I don't say has to, but they follow Florida quite religiously. And it scares me. And it scares me because, not only did the Florida governor just basically slap in the face African Americans to say that your history is no longer prevalent, relevant, or applicable to Florida state history. And I think about all the Floridians. I think about all of the African Americans and Native Americans who literally turned over their lands to find and support Florida. And now they're being erased. And it scares me because first we were 3/5 to compromise. We weren't a person. Okay. Then it was you're enslaved. You have no right to read. You have no right to speak your language. You have no right to think. Okay, so to speak, until I tell you to think. And then we're going to give you freedom, and we're supposed to give you 40 acres and mule, but we're not going to do that. You have no way to support yourself. You have no economy. We're going to take that away. And then when we tried to run for office and Reconstruction, nay, we're going to change the laws. We're going to put some Jim Crow out there. So it's just a constant repetition of, in various ways with various laws that discriminate and are 100% prejudice, they keep doubling it down. And what frustrates me and what scares me is that the powers that be and the people that can control aren't speaking up. They're not holding these governors accountable. They're letting them abuse the power, and everybody else is squawking. But where is the ethics committees? Where is our legal recourse of checks and balances? No one is doing the checks and balances. We have journalists raising hell. We have librarians raising hell. Teachers are raising hell, but not the right people raising hell. And now I'm concerned because our leadership has run amok. And it scares me because at any point in time, what I said earlier this week, what's going to stop these governors from saying librarians are now a domestic threat? And they're already threatening us with felonies if we put a book on a shelf. So how do I know if I walk into work tomorrow, the 850 books that my legislator said should come off the shelf, am I going to get charged for each one of those books? Am I going to have to face 850 counts of a third-degree felony? What am I, at what point do I become arch enemy number one? And they're going to take my freedom yet again, which I won't even talk about the school to prison pipeline. Now we got it for teachers. We had it for students. We're going to put it for librarians. What are y'all thinking here as far as leadership? And nobody says anything. Nobody has the guts, not even Texans. Nobody has the guts to get out there and say, no, the buck stops here.